it a little alarming for you to receive a gift? Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift. Why not?
Really?
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
Okay, what's a respectable first date gift?
I mean, there's tons of designers. There's thoughtful things. There's plane tickets. There's just so many
Plane
ways.
tickets like you get flew out?
It'll be we, because I'll come with a team. But, you know, there's just ways.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the +1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
We done been talking for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I'm hearing so many ad-libs from.
Yo, she said I come with a team. What? This is no disrespect to Huddle, but to fly her out and her team, is she that bad? Is she that cold?
Yes.
I'm just telling you.
We literally had this conversation off camera, and they was like, "Cam, with your little cheap behind, don't just because you ain't spending it, that don't mean somebody else."
I mean, yeah, the right man. If people
don't man it,
I'm just saying men have to date within their caliber. Like if it, you gotta, if it makes sense, then that's where you meet the girl at. That's where you meet the woman at.
But I've heard this too. Don't set me up with the expectation that you can't keep up.
You need to keep it up. That's the thing.
So she said.
I'm just saying you need to keep it up. There is no reason not to receive random gifts, random thoughtful things.
But does it go both ways though?
I mean, it should start with
that's a real mean.
Because it shouldn't start with the expectation of the woman courting. I'm not courting you. You need to court me.
And this is why you can't save a bird, right? Here's the thing. This is a woman who was raised by a successful dad. She didn't want for nothing, right? But now she's a grown woman. She don't really need a man to bring her gifts and stuff like that. But because she got that bird nature, she desires that. She desires gifts and lavish trips and stuff like that, all because of her nature. It's sad, bro. And this is why, fellas, no matter how hard you try, you can't save a bird because it's their spirit. It's sad, man, because she ran through so many different dudes, bro. And the whole time, everybody thought she was some type of good girl. But shorty ain't nothing but a bird.
So if you do all the things come back. But you shouldn't be doing it for that reason.
Okay.
You should be doing it because you want the woman.
So give us an example. We don't need to know the who.
Sure.
But what would a gift typically look like in your tenure of dating? It's like
10 years. Once we in,
tenure of dating. Like if a person, like the first date, out of all the first dates that you ever had, from diners to all. Let me stop.
Okay.
It's getting a little
out of hand. Okay, we can wheel it back in.
What have you received?
Lots of different things.
What was the coolest one that really was like? Now
it to me like lots of roses. I like roses. Like you could start real sweet, but then there's
roses are sweet.
Yeah, often.
Women have this, oh, you should have. And depending on the tone, it's like, oh, bless your heart.
They said you shouldn't have?
No, but it's like,
I wouldn't say that. You should have. There's no, you shouldn't have. It's like, yeah, you should have.
Okay.
If you're trying to keep the girl.
Did you receive that was like
out the gates?
Oh,
like,
you did a big one on that one.
I just think like continue with flowers until you see me. If you just start talking to me and you want to find an address, I can find an address for you. Might not be mine, but I'll give you an address. I need to see effort. Cause then like I give a lot. So I don't want to just give a lot and
okay, to the brothers that's out there, like what does that actually mean? Cause like
just be thoughtful. If I tell you my favorite this or my favorite that, or if I just happen to be talking to you, I'm like, oh, I'm at the store and just say I see something random. A YSL boot. Let's just say something random. And you knew I wanted that and you can do it. Why not? Why not? If I'm already doing it for myself, why not? And even if you meet a girl that's not doing it for herself, why not upgrade her? Why not?
Could you upgrade a man?
You could.
No. Not you.
Yeah.
You, Angela Simmons, could you upgrade a man?
Yeah, I come with a lot. So absolutely. If you have me, you're automatically upgraded.
That was too hard.
I'm just saying.
Now that was an ad lib that I was like, okay, I can appreciate that.
Wow, son. Like, what is so sad about that, bro? The fact that she feels that way, even though she ran through all those dudes, and they still bounce. The man that was chasing her his entire life finally got her, and he still bounce. Her biggest fan bounce. But she's still thriving in that delusion because she feels like she comes with a lot. You know what's sad? Women like her thinks superficial things increases their value. Like she's thinking because she's spending her daddy's money, she's like a 10. Us men see her for who she is, man. And it's sad because we all thought she was a banger back in the day, but come to find out, that shit was a illusion. Shorty is a bird.
Now, this was a good find, given our discussion. Your brother JoJo said on his podcast that you're attracted to street dudes.
Oh, Lord, this came up before. Just get my wine. Go ahead, finish.
Would you say that's true or not true?
I'm attracted to real. And so if the person is real, that's what it is. It's not even about just necessarily a street dude. Like, obviously, are we going to talk on street dudes? They're smart. I've met some good people. I don't go based off of like, I want a street dude. That's what I'm looking for. I go by character, type of person it is. There's so many other things that play into the equation. So would I say I'm just attracted to a type, protector and provider? Mm. You know, like a solid dude, like a stand-up dude, a loyal dude. Like that's what I like. First
glance, first kind of approach. Uh-huh. What's the first thing you notice with a guy?
Their mannerisms, like how they carry themselves. Because it's not always just how they look. It's like an aura. Like if you step in a room and it's like, oh, that's a man. Opening doors, like it's an energy. Mm. I'm attracted to that.
For the men that will watch this show, what are no-nos?
Dishonesty. I just don't like it. Don't lie to me. You want to lie to me? It's stupid. Like, cause like I'd rather just have a conversation with you. Like, if you have something you need to hide, I don't like that. Because if I'm putting everything on the table, you put everything on the table, and we're all being honest here. Or if you feel like you want to do something that ain't right, like let me know. Mm-hmm. Put me in. Don't let me be on the other side.
But can you handle it? You can't. Can you?
I can handle the conversation, and then let me figure out what I want to do with my time. Like, don't play with me. So, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't play about that. And I won't play with you. So if we both are on the same page and it's like, Okay, cool. Like at any time, you could always talk to me. Will I like it? It don't matter. It's just more about the honesty because the honesty wins me over before anything else.
Yeah.
Like I respect it.
Say less. Now, from the beginning, your ex publicly said he had a crush on you
Okay.
and declared it to the world. Dope song, by the way. After that relationship, do you ever think that the crush should have just remained the crush?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's good. It's fine. What more are you looking for?
Now,
Nah, this shit is sad, bro. It's really sad because y'all gotta understand what happened. She was never into Yo Gotti. She was never into him. She still not into him. But Yo Gotti was her last option. He was at the bottom of the list. Look at how many dates she been on before him. Look at how many different dudes she ran through before him, but she was on her last leg. Like, I need to find somebody who is gonna treat me special. Somebody who is gonna spend on me. Somebody who's gonna treat me like the bird that I am. And Yo Gotti was her last option, bro. Why? Because she was past the prime, single mother. And then she realized, like, oh shit, I can't really pull the men the way I used to when I was younger. Oh man, what can I do? Oh, let me look at the list of all the little dudes who've been chasing me. Yo Gotti, he's the richest one. Let me give him a chance. And then Yo Gotti, he came through, did what he did, but he had his fun and moved around. And once he did that, it told the world, shorties ran through, man. That box is ran through. And listen, she's saying that she's into street dudes, right? That's not bird energy, fam. She's into that player energy. She wants to domesticate a player. That's a win for a bird. That's a challenge. So a woman like this will always be chasing after the players. It's in her nature because she don't feel satisfied messing with a boring ass square. It's like there's no chase there. So she needs like, okay, he's a player. All the girls want him. I want him to only want me. That's my goal. And then a bird set out to accomplish that goal. And once they accomplish that goal, brother, she's going to return back to the streets. And that's how it works.
It didn't need to remain the crush. Like I had a great relationship. Have a great
what did that
relationship.
relationship teach you?
That I'd be a great wife.
Is that saying that other parties would not be a great husband?
No, I never said that.
Moving right along. I see that stare. Let me get.
Nah, hold on, bro. That's what she felt for messing with Yo Gotti. I'm gonna be a great wife. So how you felt when you messed with all the dudes before him? You just gonna be a great smash? But all of a sudden when a bird finally gives a man that she thinks is a sucker a chance, that's how she feels. I'm ready to settle down. Yo Gotti gonna marry me. Man, it's sad, bro, because it's the same play with these birds all the time.
My bearings together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Bearings. Drink my wine again.
Now, hold on now. Because when did you know it was over?
With what?
Just the feeling. Because we all have relationships that like, okay, no, that's the straw. And then, yeah.
No, I just think, I mean, if you're in a relationship long term, and I was in a long term relationship for a very long time, at some point, if it came to an end, it was just because I feel like maybe he just wasn't ready and then we're not in the same space. But my relationship was great. Love him down, love his family, respect him. So it's just maybe he wasn't ready.
Did y'all stay together?
Bro.
We stayed together. What do you mean?
Were you and him staying together?
We were locked in for sure.
So y'all met family. He met Sutton.
Family. We are family. That's what I would consider family.
That's cool. Could you double spin the block?
Yeah. I can do what God wants me to do.
I like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
That is cold, bro. Basically, what she's saying, the feeling was never there. The feeling was never there. That's what I'm saying. The only reason why she give Yo Gotti a chance is because she felt like he will marry me. I'm down to my last option. At the bottom of the list, I gotta find some dude out here with some money. Oh, Yo Gotti. This man been chasing that woman for like damn near 10 years, bruh. And she got the nerve to give this man a chance after she's past the prime, and then she see herself as a wife. All of a sudden, bro, what the hell? Damn, son, this is how a bird treats a sucker, bro. Well, shit, I know he's gonna marry me. I'm gonna give him a chance then, when I'm ready for marriage. This is wild, bro.
I don't answer definite, indefinite questions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I like where you at.
Yeah.
And I'm not
man.
trying to, reach, but it's one of those things like, I talk to a lot of people and I enjoy
I do see that. It's
conversation.
Dope, yeah.
And it's like, I've, had my fair share of women that say, no, I'll never go back. But that response was new.
Was it?
No, it was new. But it was mature.
I'm honest.
As well too.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things like, yo, cool. Now, you said on Angie Martinez's podcast that men might have this fantasy of who you truly are. Can you explain that?
That's real. I feel like men follow me or have followed me and they're like, oh, if that was mine, she do. And then you get me and I might do that, and it ain't do. So what I'm saying is like, I feel like they envision me how they might want me. And then when they get me, I might be a little spicier. Maybe you thought I was a little less spicy. I'm just saying, you don't know until you try.
Exactly, bro. And that's where a bunch of men perceived this chick the wrong way. That's what happened to Yo Gotti. He thought Shorty was like this type of good woman because she came from a good background, Rev and all that, So you're thinking Shorty is a good catch. Because when Yo Gotti was gunning for her, she was young, in her prime, looking good, looking pure and all that. Only to watch her ignored Yo Gotti run through a whole bunch of dudes. Then give him a chance when she was past her prime. And now she's telling you all exactly who she is. See, and this is why I always say, bro, if you pay attention to a woman, right, when she's in her prime years, and she starts to do whole shit, brother, that's who she's always gonna be. Then she's gonna pass the prime, and then she's gonna look for a sucker. The cycle is always the same. And the problem with Shorty, a lot of us thought she was a good girl because she came from a good background, and that's why I tell you all dudes all the time, when it comes to women with that type of like Jezebel spirit, that's just who they are. That's why I always say, if a chick is a bird at 5, she's gonna be a bird at 50. You heard her brother. She craved street dudes. She loved the toxic energy. She loved to live on the wild side. That's an energy that can't be tamed, fellas. Look, be wise out here, man, and learn from Yo Gotti, right? Because he got in and got out, you know? And I understand he probably wanted to see if Shorty was, was really like the good girl he perceived her to be, only to realize like, ah, shit, man, she ain't shit but a bird, man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.